It's day 13 of 20 Days of Calm 2.0, and today I'm going to be teaching us on how to listen because most people don't. So stay tuned, grab water, resource yourself. It's going to be an interesting one. I am still your emotional intelligence coach, Tiffany, and class is in session.
20 days of calm with Tiffany.
If you're not new here, you already know how we start, so don't wait for me. Go ahead and breathe. This program is brought to you by Switch Hub, a cross-border payment platform. Check them out. They have very competitive rates and they are on the corridors of Nigeria, Canada, and the US. If you're into crypto, you also get to exchange your USDT or USDC on their platform and convert to spendable currency. You should check them out, guys. I need you to ask yourself, do I listen to people when they talk, or I'm just waiting for my turn to speak? And that's why a lot of our conversations don't really yield the results it should, because people are only performing to listen while internalizing their response. So they're thinking, what should I say next now? No, I'm looking for a way to counter whatever this person is saying. Not that I really seek to understand what they're trying to communicate. I'll give you 4 levels of listening, and you will be shocked to know that most people never get past level 2. Level 1 is called downloading. And this is when you're listening through the filter of what you already know. Somebody is telling you something and you're saying, I already know this. I already understand this. No, I've heard this thing before. No. So you're completing what they are saying in your head. You're not hearing them if that is what you're doing. You are completing their statement and hearing them through your own thoughts. You are downloading their words into your own current framework instead of learning or listening to gain something new from them. Level 2 is factual listening. Now, this one is slightly better. And it is when somebody tells you a story and you're listening to the facts in the story. So if they tell you to repeat the story to them, you can say it word for word, but you're not really listening to the innuendos in the story. It is just what they said. Based on fact, black and white, you said this. You're not listening to what they felt. You're not listening to what they are trying to communicate underneath the story. You're only listening for facts. Now there is level 3, and this is where the connection really happens, and it's called the empathetic listening. So it means that as you are listening to them, you're also understanding what they may be feeling. So you're not just hearing words, you're hearing the emotions behind their words. You're noticing the pauses. You're noticing the shifts in their energy. You're noticing when they are recalling. You're noticing their eye movement. You're noticing when they are uncomfortable. So you're reading the body language. You're understanding the body cues that they are giving. So when someone says, I'm fine, you can immediately tell that they are not fine because you're listening to not just the words, but also the emotion behind those words. And number 4 is called degenerative listening. And this is the highest level. At this point, you're listening to what is trying to emerge. How many times have you had a conversation with someone and both of you just say the same thing at the same time? And you're wondering, how did you know that was what I was thinking? How did you know? That is generative listening. It means that even before they now say what they are feeling, you already know the emotion that is coming up for them next. That is the next level. This is how us coaches listen, especially in a session. So you're listening to what they are not saying. You're paying attention to their eyes. You're paying attention to their words. You're paying attention to what will emerge for them even after the session. You create an environment for people that they start to discover things that they didn't even think they could know about themselves. They start to discover things they had not initially thought of. That is the generative listening. So now, pause and think about a conflict you had recently and ask yourself, at what level was your listening? Was it level 1? Was it level 2? Was it 3? Was it 4? So when your partner says, "You never listen to me," what do you hear? An accusation. That is level 1. But what they actually said at level 3 is, "I feel invincible." And if you had listened at level 3, the conversation would have gone differently. Listening is not a passive skill. It is something that you have to consciously build, especially in relationships with people. It requires you to silence your ego and pause your responses. Now, the sad part is that most people have never really been listened to. Most people have never really felt heard all their life. Most people go through life talking to people who are just waiting to respond. Imagine being with someone who truly hears you. Not just your words, but your feelings and your emotions and your pain. It's a rare gift, right? Well, I am encouraging you today to give that gift to someone. And what does it take? Your full attention. Now, here's the assessment for today. I need you to practice level 3 listening with somebody today or tomorrow. Actively. Try to see beyond what they are saying. Try to look beyond the facts. Try to look beyond the words. Try to look beyond the accusation. And try to see and read their body language. If you did it, tell me what you observed. Send it to me on Instagram via DM. Follow me, of course. Send it to me. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm keeping the videos are still coming in, guys. You don't want to miss any day. This is a very crucial time. We are already on day 13, which means that we have 7 more days to go. And the 7 more days is going to be really heavy, so you do not want to miss it. Send it to me and I'll be looking forward to reading from you. Let us take our affirmation. Please ignore if you're hearing Muslim prayer in the background, of course. I'm sure you guys understand. Today, I listen differently. Today, I give myself the gift of full attention. I listen to the silence. I listen to what is being said and what is hidden. I do not need to have all the answers. I just need to be present. Thank you for joining me today, day 13, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you all tomorrow. Bye for now.